Hello everyone, welcome to another World of Tanks Blitz video. Today, I have something special for you guys. The Halloween tank, Helsing. This is one of the Halloween tank that came out a few hours ago from when the video was recorded. It's one of the two that Wargaming released for Halloween this year. The other one is Dracula, basically an AMX-CDC. The Helsing itself isn't as bad as the stats says. 10 seconds reload will go by very quickly and you're ready to fire at your next target. The transverse is horrible on the turret, but the hull turns surprisingly fast. It also has 2 barrels, which means 2 shots per clip. For those of you who are using your phone to play, tap once and this tank will fire twice. For those of you who are using your PC to play, click once and it will fire twice as well. 2 shots means twice the damage. Pretty cool, clicking once and firing twice. If I'm not wrong, this tank is the only one that can do that amongst the tier 7. The gameplays you'll see later on, will explain why I think this tank is very cool. So, what are the downsides of this tank aside from its slow transverse on its turret? Well, this tank isn't as fast as it should be, its engine is at tier 8, but it's only generating 500 horsepower. Coupled with its weight of 25.23 tons, the Helsing should be pretty fast. And it is, but it can't transverse quickly for its weight. So that's a mystery for me. I mean, I get that this tank would be too OP if the transverse and acceleration is faster, but logically, it doesn't make sense. The Type 62, that weighs slightly lower, has slightly lower horsepower, can accelerate and turn faster than this tank, that logic though. The Helsing also doesn't have much armor. 60 mm of armor on the front of the hull and 80 on the front of the turret. The hull is angled on the front so it increases its relative armor thickness. The turret on the other hand, is not really angled, so the relative armor is, at the max, about 90 mm. But with all that disadvantage, the Helsing is still a nice tank to play in. I would highly recommend this tank for those of you who are still wondering which tank you should go for. Anyway, enough of me talking, let's move on to the gameplay. There are 2 gameplays. One ace tanker gameplay and another random gameplay. Time to get to it. Well, that's it for this video. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video. Leave a like if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.